Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. I'm live in the craft camper. It is January 8th. It's a Monday. Howdy, everybody. Hold on. I got to. Did you hear me? Hopefully, I'm not on mute. All right, there we go. That's muted. Let me go live over on the InstaFace. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me okay? I think I'm not muted. I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. Hello to the PJ Mommy, and we have Sonia from the Philippines. Hello, Sonia from the Philippines. Good afternoon, PJ Mommy. I have not had enough coffee today, guys. Not even enough. Judith, hello. Oh, you know what? I have my screen up. I'm going to remind me because I want to mention your group too. Hello, everybody over on Instagram as well. I can't showcase your good. Miss Moo says they can hear me. I love the name Miss Moo. I love cows. They're my favorite. Hello, Barb. How are you? How are you? How are you? MN custom made by Barb LaFond. All right. And we have Teresa's in the house. Teresa, I hope Sandy had a wonderful day as well. We have Kay in rainy Southeast Texas. Guys, it's very gloomy here. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, we have somebody from Italy. Magnifique. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Forget it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Can you see how dreary it is? It looks a little dreary out the window. We have a big storm coming. Big storm. Now I got all this all messed up. See how I am? But I'm sorry it's raining there. But rain is good knitting day if it's raining. Don't feel like you have to do anything else, right? Zimbabwe! Eddie Mutz from Zimbabwe. Hello to you. Oh my goodness, Zimbabwe, guys. Zimbabwe. Oh, let's see. We have user 128VE980. Hello to you as well. Good. PJ Mommy says she can hear me. We have Tracy Alexander. We have Terry Tooney Shank. TTS for short. I don't know. We're just making stuff up, guys. I'm trying to make myself have some energy because I'm lacking. Happy New Year to you over there on Instagram. Thank you for that. Winnipeg, Canada. Woohoo. Is it snowy there? Is it snowy in Winnipeg? We're supposed to get 5 to 9 inches, but like gale force winds. So like 35, 40 mile an hour plus. Yeah, really hats off to your work, ma'am. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Holy cow. Let me see who that was. Mr. Soul King 93. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you, Amora Core. I know I'm hacking all of your names because I'm really bad at that. Custom Bella. Oh, hello, Jazz. How are you? Custom Bella Creations meets vinyl. That is Jazz, right? That's your. I know that's you. That's you. It has to be you in your beautiful picture there. She did the duplicate stitch last night. She was working on that. I stayed up past my bedtime to watch, and then I had to go do homework because I teach school to the children's, and I hadn't prepped for today. And we'd been off for a few weeks, and today was our day back. I hate that I have a shadow. Guys, I didn't want to do school today. And now I realize, like 1 o'clock today, I'm like, I didn't schedule my lives this week. I haven't done any of the things. Debbie Myers, how are you? We have Caitlin. How are you doing? Teresa, thank you. I'm having a better day now that you're all here and we're all together in the craft camper, even though I can't see all of your lovely faces. We have Bev in the UK. Kim Matheson. Jojo, hey there. How are you? I am happy you're here. I'm down in the coffee, guys, so we can get working. I have to go buy yarn after I'm done, though. That's not a bad thing, right? That could be a bad thing, though. Kelly, hello. How are you? We have Naomi, 2 and or 4. Stacy in my home state of Indianapolis. Now I live in Michigan. Grew up in Indiana. So I was a corn girl. Amanda, hello in West Virginia. And PJ Mommy says, hey to Jazz. Is it one Z? I take maybe 1 Z. Trisha Cord, how are you doing, young lady? Yes, 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 yes. Jazz. That is jazz. That is jazz, 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 jazz. Okay. Hello, snowy South Dakota, Kelly. Now, jazz. Was it jazz? No, it was Nairo got all of the snow. I wonder how she's doing because I didn't think it hit. She's in Boston, I think. I think she got lots of snow, but we got some coming. Lavender, how are you? Love me some lavender. Oh, we have someone from Russia. Hello, how are you? Romanova. Romanova? Romanova? I don't even know. My son is taking Russian. He is senior year of high school. He's taking Russian and I can't help him with any of it. None of it. None of it. But he loves it. Krista just started following my page after seeing her. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome to the Cranky Crazy. The Cranky Crazy. I'm happy you're here, Krista. Do you have a machine? If you don't have a machine, gotta get a machine and start cranking with the rest of us. Okay, guys. We have Judy and Rachel. Rachel, you're rocking it from Cypress, Texas. I'm loving the hats you're making. Love that glowing, the yarn bead glowing. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful job. Awesome job. Thank you for sharing those with me, by the way. I appreciate that. I like seeing it. We have Jensen Tunnel. Hello, cold and getting colder. OKC. Where's OKC? Guys, help me out. I'm not good. I'm bad with my geography and abbreviations. It's kind of like counting. I'm not good at that either. Kaylin, that's what it looks like here, working on crocheted baby Afghan. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see. You can't really see, but in the background, the tubes, I don't know if I shared it with you guys. I did. I showed you guys. The tubes I've been working on for my daughter's blanket that I need to have done by a week from Thursday, and I still have to crochet all the edges and get it all together, right? These are my tubes. These are my tubes. I started my very first tube to mattress stitch it together, and I had the genius idea of adding in an extra stripe. I realized that I had messed up my count on one of my tubes already. So I was playing like for 45 minutes. I was working on how to like finagle it to make it look decent. I got it figured out though. I just would like, yeah, whatever. So that's not a good sign. When I got my first two tubes to mattress stitch together and they don't line up. That's why counting is hard. Counting is hard. Yeah. I suggest whenever you have stripes, write out, and I think I got to tell you, I got to give Calumet Knits. I'm just going to call her Calumet Knits because I don't know her name. I should know that, right? I don't know where my paper is, but she had it like all, figured out. So like you have so many rows of this, and then it adds up. Like when you add more rows of a different color, you have to switch those colors, and then you only need so much of that one. So you need to know like what the row total count is when you go to change colors. But since I added in the stripes like a genius that I am, then my counts were off and I wasn't paying attention apparently. But anyways, it's all good. My daughter will love it, or if she doesn't, then she better. That's all. But it's for her daughter, my granddaughter. So she won't know the difference. She's just going to be a newborn, right? So if my lines or my stripes don't line up, she won't be hating on it. She'll be loving it, I hope. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And then I got to get cranking, guys. Okay, Kelly says, how do you get your hats to fold up? Mine always roll. I'm going to be showing a double layer beanie. I'm going to do simple. We're going to do one colors because it's Monday and I'm tired. So we're going to do a blue and a pink because I love the Karen Simply Soft and it's easy. Watch it not be easy. Bill Joyce Arrington, the roaming home, says good vibes. See, it says hi Cheri and then the good vibes, but it doesn't show me the good vibes. It just says good vibes. And I know it's like an emoji, but it just says the name of the emoji, which is so silly. StreamYard's a little silly, guys. Anna in Midlands, UK. Snow there. I kind of want the snow, but I don't want the snow because I'm supposed to take the kids to piano and guitar lessons tomorrow. Yeah. I don't like driving, and well, I don't mind it, guys. I don't mind driving in the snow. I mind everybody else driving in the snow because they seem to not know how. Anybody else? You feel me? I don't have a problem with driving in the snow. Everybody else has a problem driving in the snow. Okay, we have Island Rose 83. I'm new here. Found your channel and loving your video so far. Want to knot hats so bad. Oh, you want to try to knit the hats so bad? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm neglecting all my Instagram folks over there. Let me scroll down and see what we got, and then I'll get my machine hooked up. We have Gentleman Farmers in Minnesota. Hello to you over there. You, Becca Stan. Hello, XYBM8000. Hi, thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. K Harrison 1. Very minimal show. Yes, but not as much as usual. Very minimal show. Oh, snow. I can't read, guys. I cannot read. Oh, I get somebody with like a whole bunch. Do you have a question? Like a whole bunch of hands. Like a whole lot of them. Mansour. You know, I have to be careful, guys, saying the names of some people because their names are a little. This one's not. This one's not. But sometimes I went to go say stuff and it's like is not nice, like what their names are, and it kind of I have to be a little bit like on. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Morocco, love you, the sister. Elisa, 012, Morocco, thank you. Carolyn Farrager. Beautiful weather here in Australia. Oh, it's an Aussie. I wish I could hear you talk to me. I know this sounds very like creepy and a little weird, but I almost think I would just pay somebody to read to me with an Australian accent because I love it so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. I really do. You know, like everybody has like their ASMR stuff. I could like hear Australian all day long. Oh, I did. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad I pronounced your name. We have somebody in Turkey. Turkey. You have the best yarn. I'm jealous. You live in Turkey, you can just get the yarn. I have to ship it here and it costs a lot of money. But you got some good yarn. You guys got it figured out over there in Turkey. Dr. Abo, just yeah. Do you think I can open job like well success in here and make successful work? You might be able to. I think the looms are a great way to start a business if you want to make some money. I don't know how it is in your area if you have a place to sell them. I think it's a great idea. Okay, guys. Okay. So let me go here. Let me see if I have just a couple more questions and I got to get to cranking. Let's see. Sue says, yes, raining a bunch outside. So you're crocheting headbands, staying warm. Yeah. See, I got to tell you, I am loving doing my temperature blanket, guys. I have it in the house. I should have brought it out, but it's all one color. Right now it's yellow because the temperature has not gone out of the range yet. But I want to do more. So I think it's almost like a Netflix show. I need to like go so many days without it and then I can binge crochet. Because I do one row and I'm like, that's not enough. I need to do more. That's not enough. It's kind of funny. I know. I froze you. Trisha, I'm sorry I froze you. I didn't mean to freeze you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up. I am so sorry if I missed any comments because, guys, I am so behind. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I love that all of you are sharing. India, take my name. My name is Kashi Vishwanath. Are you guys laughing at me? Please don't. But thank you for watching, Kashi. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I had that, Roberta. I think you were here before. And my husband we were joking about how I can't say Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And he like made it come like really easy out of his mouth. And I have a hard time. I have to concentrate. My brain does not work for whatever. Am I making you dizzy? You're not making me dizzy. I started my temperature blanket too. Erica said, it's fun, isn't it? I thought there's no way. We'll see. I know everybody has that where they get started and you're so excited. And then about February, you don't want to do it anymore. No, I'm kidding. So hopefully it'll be something that I finish. I'm hoping so. Have you shared your palette and pattern for your temperature? I have. You know what? It's not mine. It's the Secret Yarnery. I think it's Krista. Is that her name at the Secret Yarnery? It's all of my stuff is in the house, I believe. Or I would show you. I think I took it all inside. I have my yarn down here on the floor. You'll see that in a minute. But yeah, it's her temperature blanket. It's actually really easy because it's a stitch one, skip one, and it's all like just single crochet. And then you do tassels on the ends, so you don't have to weave in your ends. So it's awesome, and I'm so excited. And I'm doing like kind of crazy colors and I'm super excited and loving it. Okay, so let's see. But yes, I think it's Krista, the Secret Yarnery. I love her stuff. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this. Okay, you can see down here. I'll switch it once I get my machine. We're gonna do blue. I think I have enough blue here. We're gonna do blue and pink. Hold on. And then I'm gonna use the Loomba again today. I have to say, hold on, let me grab my machine and then we'll hook it up and then yeah. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. I saw where somebody, right before I came on, I saw where somebody did, they hung their machines on the wall, and it looks so cool. It looks like wall art. I love it. Do you like the blue? I like this. These are leftovers from when I did the like patchwork hat. It's the very pretty colors. I was thinking about yellow too. I have a yellow one, but I think we're just going to do plain. You know, I get all excited about doing some stripes and stuff, but I think we're just going to do plain ones. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you for sharing. I know I'm not, people say, don't say that word. I don't care. Talia, Argentina. Talia in Argentina. Oh, she did. Okay, I can show her. Hold on. Let me show her. Jazz wants to see how I store my my machines. The Addies specifically. Yeah, I can show you. Hold on. Hold on. And then we'll show you. I'll have to take my camera off the stand. Let me get my machine clamp down with my big honking clamps. We have somebody in Colombia. I just love that there are people from all over. Algeria again. Oh my goodness. Over here, I'm looking at Instagram. Okay, let's see. We're going to show Jazz and anybody else who wants to see. I do have a video on how I hang the machines, but I'm going to show you on here. So give me, you know what? I'm just going to use this camera. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to use my little guy here. Actually, it's not little. Hold on. And then I'll put it back in. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. Can you see? Let me see. Okay. So look at some cuties up there. Got some cuties. So for the Addies, I use these 8-inch shelf brackets. They're made for like raw wood, but they have a little lip on them. So they're made to put like an 8-inch board, like a raw wood board, like the rustic style. I got them, I don't remember. I think Home Depot or Menards. And then here, we'll come over here. Sorry, guys. And this is how I have the other ones hung. They're on the boards. This one's a little crooked. And then I use the 3M command hooks. They're like jumbo. Okay. Now I'm going to flip it. I know it looks weird. I'm going to flip you back over here. Hold on. I know my camera's going to do all kinds of stuff. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. The command, like jumbo canvas sticky awning hanger things. Yeah, that's what those are. Let me plug this back in. Otherwise it'll die during the live, and then none of us will see anything. And that won't be good, right? Okay, so there you go. There you be. Yeah, like the industrial look. Yes, I agree. I like it too. Okay, let me adjust this, and then let me see. I might need to adjust that. Hold on. Okay, let me put this guy back up here. And then we shall. Okay, there we go. Let me get this a little. You get to see all my lovely cords down there. I got to figure out what to do with my cords. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and I'm not muted. We're all good. All right. Okay, so we've got the loom bot. Oh, let me tell you what's happening while I'm casting on here. Since the loom bot is discontinued or whatever it is, I was laying in bed the other night and I'm like, I like my Centro. Okay, I like my Centro, but I was scrolling through on Amazon, just double checking to see that like nobody had any of the loom bots. And I think we're going to start with this one first. We're going to start with fuchsia, and it's Karen Simply Soft. Just because this one, I have a center pole, my blue, I don't. But anyways, I ordered that purple and white machine. I don't know what it's called. Starts with a Z. I'm going to try it out, guys. So it's coming. Hopefully it's coming. It's supposed to be coming. So it's another 48. So for those that want a different color, I'm going to test it. I think it's just like the Centro. I think they're all made by the same place. But I thought it would be fun to have another color too. So I have a purple and white one coming. And then my husband's like, where are you going to hang it? I don't know. I have another board. So I have one more board to mount. I'll mount it to that. And then I'll have to figure out another space to hang it. Okay. So here we go. We're going to cast on. So we're just wrapping around the pin, the first pin. And then we're going behind. Hold on, let me get my feet on here. In front, behind, in front. My sticky loom bat. Can y'all hear that? Okay. It's like Cheri uses me too much and it's Monday. I'm tired. Okay, here we go. So we're going to snap it in. I'm going to use the middle setting. Let me set my yarn up if I can. If it'll stay up, it may not. I think my center pull is going to be okay. It's not going to barf on me or anything. Okay, let's see. What does Tina say? Tina says, been researching the machines on Amazon and Facebook Marketplace, and they are about $50, 50 euros in both places. Not sure I want to spend that amount of money and then can't get on with it. I understand, Tina. It's if you use the right yarn, if you use a yarn it likes, you shouldn't have any trouble. You shouldn't. If you use yarn that it doesn't like, you'll struggle. But a lot of it has to do with yarn more than the machine. The machine's just a little picky. I did have somebody ask me, let me see if I can get my light a little better here, guys. I have it so you guys can see a little bit better. And then it won't maybe be doing that adjusting thing. There we go. Okay, maybe that's better. Let me scooch over a little bit. Yeah, and then I hate how it does it. I'm going to get a new phone, guys. New phone is coming, and then it'll be a little bit better. And then I almost need a new computer. Last night I dropped, like I have a clip-on light in my bedroom, and I dropped it. It fell, well, I didn't drop it, but I accidentally knocked it off. Fell on my laptop and broke one of my keys. So now my M key is broken. So frustrating. And I think we might be able to fix the key. The computer works just fine, but now I have this broken M key. And every time like I went to go schedule my live and I'm trying to type community, I'm like, I need my M's. And you don't realize when you can't touch the M. Yeah. Anyways, it still works. It's just a pain in the butt. It doesn't look real good either. Oh, Megan said, sorry she missed the video chat yesterday. Oh, no worries, Megan. We'll have more. I really enjoyed myself though for the live Zoom that we did yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Ladies, for anybody who was there, I really appreciate all of you. We had some nice conversation. It was really, really nice. So Barb says, I think my crank knitters will end up hanging on a cabinet in the craft room, or perhaps, but yeah, you could put them on. You could hang them like on the side of a cabinet. That's a great idea too. Let's see. Jersey Girl over on Instagram says, how do you make a smaller hat on the 48? You just do less rows. Like for a kid's hat, you can do, it depends on the size of the child, but like 110, 115, somewhere in there, maybe 120, depending on how thick you want the brim to be. But yeah, you just do less. You can even do like baby hats on here. They're just going to be just a little bit bigger around. But you can. Now an infant hat, I would probably do on the 40, but you can totally do, because babies grow quick, guys. They grow quick. So, but yeah, you just do less rows. I want to see Barb's craft room now, because MK Crafts and Family says that it's awesome. So I want to see it. Let's see. Isn't it? We should like have a everybody share your craft room. Let's see. Linda is in Norway. Linda, thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Nikita's here. Hi, Nikita. How are you? Thank you for joining us last night. Are you sleepy from staying up late with us? I was happy you were able to come. That was really nice. I was happy to meet you. Let's see. And Nikita, I have to say, the PJ Mommy is helping moderate over on YouTube. And Nikita and the PJ Mommy are both moderators now in the group. And if you're not in the, what's it called, guys? Crank Knit Community Group. I can't even remember the name of our group. You have to get in there because it's a lot of fun. We have like, I don't know, over 7,500 people, I think. But Nikita's also, I don't know how it's going, Nikita. If you can see, she's also helping moderate now on Facebook. So you guys need to give love to Nikita and the PJ Mommy. Nikita, do you have a page? Her name for her business is Nitsy, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. I love the name. I love the name. I love the name. Wasn't too bad. I was in bed quickly after the live. Okay, well, good. Good. Oh, thank you. The PJ Mommy just shared over on YouTube. She just shared the community link. Thank you for that. Oh, let's see. Jennifer has a question here. Let me see what that is. It says, how many rows do you do for an adult hat? I'm new to this. I'm making chemo caps for our local cancer center. I do, like, for this soft, squishy yarn, I'll do 130 rows. But it's because it has a lot more stretch, and it's like looser of a knit. Now, if you're going to use something that's a little heavier, a little thicker of a yarn, you'll probably want to add more rows, like maybe 140, 145. If it's, excuse me, if it's a stiffer yarn. Let's see. Megan just asked, can I make toddler baby hats on the 48? Absolutely, you can. You just need to do less rows. And as you can see, I'm not really, like, when I use Karen Simply Soft or Yarn Bee Soft Secret or any of the really soft shiny yarns, I don't really pay attention to whether it's dropping or tucking, because I generally don't have that problem with these yarns. I know I get that question all the time. Isn't that a pretty color? Look at that. I like that with the white and the teal. I like it. Oh, Jamal asked price of the machine. It just depends on where you're at, but it's about $60 USD, I think. Well, this one you can't get anymore, but the Central 48, I think it's around $60. I believe. Let me see if I thought I saw something pop up over here on Mr. Harsh 20 from India. Thank you for watching over on the InstaFace. Is it bad if I call it InstaFace? I stole that from Jennifer Allwood because I think it's hilarious because it's kind of true. Oh, thank you, Nikita. Nikita also shared the group. Or no, she shared her group. Oh, you have a group. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you had a group. Well, now I want to be in your group, Nikita. I got to get in it. Okay. Yeah. Nitsy is her group. Y'all have to go join and show her some love because she is our moderator over on the Facebooks. We have Caitlin. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday, Caitlin, or someone else's birthday? If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Oh, Kim said my birthday. Oh, that's who she's saying. Tomorrow's birthday. I'll be 58 years young. Happy birthday, Kim. Happy early birthday. Happy birthday. Because I can't sing the other one. You know what? I was going to sing happy birthday. And then I realized it's copyrighted, isn't it? I can't sing that. Lori says she's painting wood crafts in her living room on the tables. I remember painting these. I haven't painted anything in a long time. I watch painting stuff, but I haven't painted in a long, long time. I have not. Let's see. Naomi has to go get some coffee on the phone, but need coffee desperately. I understand. Actually, in light of that, I will take a drink. Oh, let's see. Netherlands. Who's in the Netherlands? Let's see. We have Night Kea. Night Kea is in the Netherlands. Libby 3. I am using Karen Simply Soft. Let me show you. Let me show you what the skein looks like. Jersey Girl asked, what did you ask, Jersey Girl? Let me see. It just rolled away. Is there an instruction book or video on to make the animals? Well, I will tell you, Three Magic Sheep Co. has a book. I don't have it in here. I don't think I have my book in here. And she has a book on different, she has festive knits that has like all of the holiday ones. And then she has spring knits that has animals. And that's like a step-by-step, but it's just a whole bunch of patterns in a book. So she has them. I don't have them. This is what we're using. Karen Simply, hold on. My light. There we go. Karen Simply Soft. And this is the fuchsia. It's the fuchsia color. Fuchsia. So I don't have, like, aside from my angel tutorial, I don't have any step-by-step on doing the animals. I've got to go get yarn tonight, guys, because I am testing a pattern for Erin Makes Designs. She has her new pillow coming out, and I'm excited to test that pattern for her. me just double check as I talk about not having. Yeah, it's okay. So I have to go get, and I'm actually going to use this type of yarn, I think, for it. But what was I going to say? I do want to do the next animal. I think I'm going to do is Erin's animal, and I bought it. It's the puffin. Is it Pip? Pip the puffin. So I'm going to do that. I can't really do a video on putting it's her pattern. So I don't really want to do a video on step by step, but I will share as I go, or I'll try to. But Erin's patterns are really good. She shows all the stitching, like the step-by-step stitching. So that's another person to check out is Erin Makes Designs. She has an Etsy shop. Lee Inspired Designs has a lot of stuffed animals as well. Oh, I am so sorry. It won't let you join the group. For Nikita's group or our group. Facebook has been a little weird for me lately. I don't know. Yes, Joanne, that's where I'm going tonight. Ew, that's bad. MK Crafts and Family says that they have a sale. They do. Actually, the Karen Simply Soft is on sale for like, I don't know. It's pretty cheap. Or I shouldn't say cheap. I don't like that word. It's pretty inexpensive. So I need to just get it for the pillow. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Only for the pillow. But I know that I'll probably... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I can restrain myself and not get more. Let's see, I got a knitting circle 40 needle on Saturday. I already have a center 48 and an off-brand 22. Do I need a 30? Do they make a 30? They have a 32. Tracy, I don't know if they have a 30. There's a 32. I don't have a 32, and it looks so cute. Mr. Bant, if you're watching, he's probably not watching because he's fixing stuff, but I need a 32, even though I just ordered another 48 because I'm crazy. Yeah, Jazz says the app won't load. Yeah, I'm having trouble. I've been having trouble with Facebook. Just ordered some big twists from Joanne's Online. Looking forward to trying it in AliExpress. It should do absolutely fine in your AliExpress. It will, Rachel, it will knit up a little tight. So you'll have to play around with the tension. Because I know that was a question that you had about because the Addy does knit, it's a little smaller. It does, but you'll get it figured out, like what'll work. But the big twist is, I have all of it. Like, I don't know if you can see. Can you guys see down here? Like, I have all kinds of big twists. This is all my blanket stuff. But yes, I have big twists all over the place. Let's see. Hello from New Orleans. Thank you, Jane. Is it Janie? The craft camper. I like it too. Yeah, I love it actually, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. You like the Karen? What brand? I'm using the Karen Simply Soft. Yeah. What brand are you working on today? Yeah, Karen Simply Soft. I love it. That's what I'm using today. Yeah, the 32 is a mushroom, Judith says. Oh, actually, Judith, I'm so glad. Okay, I want to say this. I need to share this in the group. Hold on, but I will, don't remove myself. Like, I'm going to remove myself. I don't want to remove myself. Hold on. Why do I always say hold on? I'm so sorry. I say that all the time. Okay. I want to share for anybody that's in the UK, and I will share this in the group too. I think it's Penny Stone Knitting Group. Is that right, Judith? But there's a Penny Stone Knitting Group. It's a charity organization in the UK, and they're looking. They need knitters for. Do you do? It looks like you do. It benefits babies and like do you do cancer patients? I don't even know, Judith. Let me look in my email here. But I wanted to show it or share it. It's called Penny Stone Knitting Group on Facebook for my UK friends. And she has over 40 items that you can make, which are distributed to various charities. So for anybody in the UK looking, this might be a good group for you guys. And she says that she sends all of her knitted hats and scarves and her crocheted knitted goods there too. So yeah, maybe check that out, and I'll make sure to share. I will try to share a link to that too, in the group. I'll have to look it up. But yes, it's called Penny Stone, if that's right. Hopefully I'm saying it right. But yeah, that's exciting. The other thing is, guys, I talked to the ladies yesterday a little bit on the Zoom, but I am I'm still mulling this over, but I think I really want to do this for anybody who wants to donate. What I'm thinking is, if you're interested, I think I'm going to start. I don't want to alienate the other group. It's not like if you're not making to donate, you can't be in this group. But I'm probably going to start another group off platform, off all the socials. It's going to probably be on Mighty Networks, and it's going to be for those that want to make and donate. You can be selling too. I don't really care. But and I think what I would like to do is those that want to be involved in that, I would like to have a collaboration of all of you. Like for instance, where I'm located, I know some of the places that will accept donations, and wherever you are, and if you have places that will, we can start to build out on this platform, just like by sharing like where those places are. So the other thing on that platform that you can do is you can see who's close to you. So if you're, let's say I'm in West Michigan, I can click on the other people that are in that group, and it will show me who's in a whatever mile radius of me, which could be a little, whatever, but I think it's fine. I think it would be, you're not giving your address, you're just giving your city, and then you can kind of meet up, and we can then collaborate on making and have resources for then who we can donate to. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. So hopefully, if that's something that you are all interested in being involved in, I would, you're welcome to reach out to me at Cheri at Hoop and Home. You can send me an email and say, hey, I'd be interested in being in that group, or shoot me a message on Facebook if I see it, because I get lots and lots, or InstaFace or wherever. You can shoot me a message, and I'll try to kind of filter through them. But just to kind of hear, I would love to know if that's something that you all would like to do. I know that we get a little overwhelmed with all the social media, and I don't want to like add to the fray. I realize that, but I would like to have a resource for all of us that are interested. And then someone can hop in there and say, oh yeah, I'm in Northwest Indiana, and look, there's these places already taking stuff. Oh, look, there's a person that's close to me. Oh, maybe we could meet up and hang out and like crank together. Or maybe we just like, and then we'll have integrated Zooms on there. I can just like integrate the Zooms, like when we do stuff live together. And so anyways, that's something that's in the works. And I'm kind of looking at how that's all going to come together. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And I think it'll be worldwide. I don't think it has to be just US, guys. I think we can do it all over. So, so yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, I just want to share that because I'm excited about it. So let's go back to our scheduled program. So, and I have Judith's thing up here. All right. Jesse says, do any of the machines have a speed preference? I just got the Addy, first one ever for Christmas, and if I go too slow, it drops or tucks stitches. Jesse, are you hanging on to your yarn as your let's see if I can push this in. Hold on. Like when you're using the Addy, are you hanging onto your yarn down here, or are you just leaving it like loose and cranking? Because since the Addy doesn't have a tension guide, unless you bought an aftermarket tension fork, if you don't hold on to your yarn, that can happen. Or it could be the yarn is a little thick, and sometimes you'll have issues with it there. But most of the time, the Addy doesn't do too bad with yarn. It just depends on the yarn. But I would say if you're not holding the yarn, not super tight, but you want to hold it enough so you have even tension. Because what happens, I don't know if I can. Let me see. I want to show you something. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. I don't know if I can zoom in. Hold on. Let me just bring the camera. I have to have this. You guys are all gonna. Let's see here. Let me go. Let me just go here. Hold on. We're just gonna go all here. There we go. Okay. So let me take this off. Oh, I can't undo it. But okay. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can. All right. So, or it won't stay there though. I don't know if it'll stay. Is it zooming in? It's not zooming in for you guys. But right here, I'm going to try unplugging it. We'll see what it might get loud. I don't know. Yeah, that's not going to work. Sorry for the echo. Okay, hold on. There we go. I want to show you. Hold on. Okay. So right here, if you don't have, like, especially with the Addy, if you don't have the tension guide, and then you don't, and you're not holding on to it, and your yarn is just loose, what can happen is your yarn can jump here. Like, even if you have it really loose on the floor or someplace like that, if you don't have like you know, a constant tension on that yarn, you can get like jumps as you're cranking, and it's real easy for it to kind of like fall out and then not be where it needs to be, if that makes sense. And then you'll drop a stitch, because it's real easy for us, you know, you'll be going along and it looks like everything's going well. And then what happens is you have a little jump in your tension on your yarn, and then it hops right out of the row where it needs to be picked up, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm all wonky. There we go. Okay, I don't know if that helps at all. So what you want to do is you want to like for instance for here, even though it's in the tension guide, I'm still holding the yarn. I still hold it so I make sure my tension is even, and I'm not like holding it tight unless I want it tighter. Like you can knit it up tighter, but the more I pull on that, the harder it is for the machine to knit too. But if I just keep my hand on there, the other thing I will tell you is that like I have a tendency to have like some sweaty palms, and I think that helps with static. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little gross, but I think it does. Sound gross? It kind of sounds gross, but I have like sweaty hands. So now the people that get my hats are going to be like, yuck, sweaty hands. Okay, there we go. There we go. So hopefully that's helpful. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Tracy, can we get, I think you can get Karen Simply Soft in the UK. I think that might be about the only one. I am not sure though. I am not sure. Hanging on, but loosely usually. Well, Jesse, it might be the yarn. What yarn are you using? Doesn't even put care labels with their hats for donations, for example, washing instructions. Anna, I don't, but that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. And it would be nice to have a little message too, I think, but I don't do that. It'd be nice to do tags, more professional tags with wash instructions or care instructions. Let's see. Miss Lady Lopez, I noticed that I don't have to really hold it. Yeah, red heart yarn on the, yeah. If it's too thick and you hold it, yes, it will tighten up too much and you can snap a needle. That is true. That is absolutely true. But I just generally, aside from like using that granny square yarn the other day, I don't use a lot of red heart super saver type yarn. The unforgettable yarn though, that's like that roving yarn, and it's beautiful. It's very soft. So not all red heart is the same, because I also, here, let me show you one other one. I think I've talked about this one, but I've made hats out of it. And I lost my little, hold on. This is the other one I'm going to be doing a hat for my granddaughter. That sounds so weird to say that. My granddaughter. Hold on. Let me I need to put my thing back on my skein, and I'll show you. This is that red heart brushed. This goes really well through the machine, guys, and I love it. It's got that like halo-y, and you'd think now frogging this, it does kind of, you can see it kind of sticks together, but it goes through the machine really nicely. It cranks a little harder, but it's very nice. But I'm gonna do a little cat ear beanie. Oh, what happened? I lost my camera. Hold on. I lost my camera. There, it came back. That's really weird. I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Now my stuff's all hanging down. Got all my parts hanging out. Hold on. Let me see if I can add it back in. Can you see it again now? There we go. Hopefully that's better. But anyways, this is very nice, and that's red heart. So there are some of them that it's just the super saver is a little stiff. But I've heard people, and maybe it was Judith, I don't know who said, but just washing the yarn, you can wash, and I want to try that. I've not tried it. The red heart yarn. Kimberly says, I just want to say thanks. Just got my son and just needed the reversible hat. Your video was brilliant. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I do know that I missed some of the putting it together, some of the shooting in the middle. I may reshoot some of those, maybe redo it. But yeah, I'm glad it's helpful. Leon Jetu over on Instagram. This is called a Loombot, but it's just like a Centra 48. Came in 18. Please stop talking. Oh, that's funny. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I was born this way. I came out gabbing. If you don't like it, you can scroll on. let's see. I don't think anybody else. Let me see if there's any other mean people over on Instagram. Oh, I love it. I love it when someone watches a live and then they're like, please shut up. Please shut up. People. People. Oh, did you miss my question because you were talking too much? No, I missed your question because Instagram is not integrated with StreamYard and I have to look over here and I'm kind of busy looking over here. So I'm just doing it on purpose. I'm doing it to spite you. I'm just trying to make you angry so you'll comment more because that's what people think. Gosh. Oh boy. I know. I kind of want to talk to this person's mother and say, manners much? Because my kids wouldn't act like that. All right. Okay. I digress. We'll just move on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Anna says, because I got a lot of questions why my palms were on removable buttons, I mentioned it was because palms cannot. Yes, that is absolutely true. That's why I started. That's why I started using the buttons so that I could make them removable specifically so that the hats could be washed. Plus, some people don't like them. I mean, I like them. I like the pom-poms. I think they're cute. Some people don't like them. And if they're removable, then they can have just the beanie without the pom. Oh, you tried the loops and impeccable? I've not tried impeccable. I've tried loops and threads facets. What's the impeccable like, guys? What's it comparable to? I don't have a Michaels. Is it kind of like a saver or I mean like a Red Heart Super Saver, something like that, or a Big Twist? If it is, that would make sense. If it's more stiffer. Let's see. Naomi says if they ever tried to do a live themselves when they are alone, they would quickly realize it's not easy. Yeah, well, I don't know that I want people like that, like hanging out. I don't want to even give them free advice because they don't appreciate it. But that's all right. It's all good. It takes all, and most of you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the people that were, complaining on my videos, because then the algorithms love that. So keep bitching because you're helping me all of you, even my haters. Okay. Oh yeah, I hit the wrong one. All I use is impeccable. Oh, see, okay. Jazz says also. Jazz, is it like Big Twist? Is that what it's like? Because I don't know it. Let's see. Tammy says, you do you. I'm enjoying finding your videos, talking, singing, drinking coffee, cranking. Just talk about what you do. You're a teacher. I just love that face. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. It does. It really does. Judy says, I buy them. I get white tags and write on them. Oh, see, that's an awesome idea. See, tags are an awesome idea. I like that. Naomi. Yeah. I haven't used Big Twist, but similar to Kieran Simple. Okay. Well, the impeccable, I wonder why it wasn't working for her. Impeccable is more like Red Heart to me. It can be a lot too thick depending on the color. Okay, that's what Karen says. Cayman F8, is it? No, that's not. It's K Maru 18. Where can you get? Oh, the machine. The Loombot has been discontinued, but it's no different than the Centro 48. So if you just search Centro 48, you can get it. You can also go to Centro Knitting too, or you can go to my link in the profile. I think I have, there's a link, there's either you can go to the Amazon shop, there's links in there, or you can do the Centro Knitting's link. But you can, if you have Amazon, wherever you're located, you can look there. Just type in Centro 4, but you do want the 48 if you're going to make adult hats. I will say that. You can do adult hats on the 40, but you can't do double layer very well. You can do single layer. You could do that. Oh, thank you, Anna. Anna says to Judy, Hope you're feeling well. We're still everybody pray for Judy. We're still praying for you, babe. Let's see. Oh, is that what you were using last night? Okay. See, I think it's probably more like Big Twists. That's what I would, just looking at it. It might be more like I Love This Yarn brand. I'm going to roll this up. Yeah, that could be. PJ Mommy says maybe it works better on the Addy. It probably does. Yeah. Kathy says, I'm not fond of the central wiggling. Do you have it mounted? That's why I mounted mine. Because, yeah, I understand, Kathy. It's tough. If you don't have it, like, if you can't, I'm all crooked. Look at how crooked I am. If you can't keep it down to your table, it does make it difficult. Sue says, well, it is impeccable Aran tweed. It is very pretty yarn. I love tweed. I love tweed, guys. Carol, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Let's see. Someone over on Instagram asked how I'm doing. Let's see. Miriam, Red 91. I'm doing good. Thank you for being here. Oh, Jeweled and Tooled Customs just got here. Need to turn the bell on. Yeah, I don't know how it works with the lives on Instagram because I don't ever see too many people go live in my feed. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Wendy in Arkansas. Hello, Wendy. Yeah, just the suction cups. I know some people. The other thing is, yeah, if you could mount it or screw it down to a surface, I know that's going to be better. But I know that there's other things that you can do, like if you have, you know, depending on your surface, maybe the suction cups would work better, or if you use some kind of tape. I know lots of people have come up with many, many things. I just really like this, using these lightweight artist canvas, wood canvas boards, and screwing them down to this. This doesn't add a lot of weight to the machine. I can hang it on the wall, and then I can clamp it down to whatever surface, and it works really well. Yeah, Tammy, that's what I have it mounted to, is a board just like this one. This is what Tammy asked, guys. This is, and I think originally I got this at Dollar Tree, but I bought a couple of them since then, and it's just wood canvas. It's very thin, like, and then it's, you know, canvassed. But it works really well. You can get them at Michael's, maybe Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I don't know that Joann's has the 12 by 12. That's the size I use too. All right. Okay, let me get back to cranking, because I certainly don't want to upset anyone with all my talking. All right. Oh, that's a good idea. Judy says here, the tags, like the ones you can get in the office supplies section, they have the little, that's a good idea. And with the string, and then she attaches them to the palm. Very, very cute. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so we're going to do 130 rows on this one. Thank you for the follow over on Instagram too. I finally can like read and see when that happens, and I appreciate that. I'll be so happy when they can integrate the two into the StreamYard. I love that I can do this now, because before I couldn't go live on Instagram at all. But it's not easy to follow the comments. Oh, Naomi says, I come to your lives for the talking. I learned last. Oh, see, I like the chat too. Okay, let's see what Judy says. I want to update here. I'm still getting chemo and radiation. Have the CT scan done to see if it traveled up to my brain. I'll be praying for you. Everybody, if you are praying, people, please pray for Judy. She's battling the cancer, and we need to put those prayers into action, guys, for her. Thank you for the update, Judy. You know that is just one person's life. Yeah, I know, Lisa. Yes, that's true. Yes. So we'll tell him. What will we tell him to PJ Mommy? Crank off? Maybe we shouldn't say that to them. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Carrot Top. like right now I'm using Karen Simply Soft. Let me pull it out. I was going to see if I had another one though. This is what I'm using. This is a great yarn to use on the Centro. Karen Simply Soft. You can also use any like Yarn Bee Soft Secret. Depends on where you're located. You can use Yarn Bee Soft Secret, Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee Glowing, Big Twist Shine. Those are all really good. You can use other yarns too, but any of this soft, I can't talk, soft, shiny yarns do better in the Centro, or if it's squishy, like a squishy, soft yarn. Kind of like, the yarn that came with it, even though it's a little bit cheap. I will say cheap for that because it is. No, I think I use it for waste yarn. I don't know where I put it, but it's it's a little thicker, but it's very squishy. The machines really like that. Christine, hello from the Canadian Arctic. It's 41 today, so we sure need a good hat. I am making all sizes to hand out. Oh, that's awesome, Christine. That's awesome. I love the Canadian Arctic, though. I love that. For a long time, I wanted to move to Alaska. I still kind of do a little bit. I kind of do. I like the idea, but then I get cold now. So maybe that's not a good idea. Let's see. Isn't there a hats for cancer or something to donate for Judy? Wishing you get better. Oh, Crystal. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Wendy said something about radiation therapy was enough. So I'm not sure, Wendy. I must have missed your comment. I don't know if you're battling that too or have battled it. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for praying. Let's see. It's glitching on me. Oh yeah, Crystal, the loops and threads, the facets yarn is really nice, but it is delicate. It's a roving yarn, so it's very delicate. Kathy says, nice. We are only -22 here. -22. That's pretty cold. Judy says, thank you to everyone. Do you have a Facebook page where we can share our makes? Oh, yes, Jesse, absolutely. You can, over on the CranKnit community, I would love it if you would join over on the Facebook. And please share. And then once you sign up, we'll get you added in there too. But please answer the questions if you can. Otherwise, then what happens is I don't just automatically deny everybody if they don't answer the questions. I probably should, but I don't. What I do is I go and I lurk. And I look at what groups you're in, and then I look at your profile page, and then I decide. And most people, I will let them in unless it's a little bit, like I can't. Sometimes the language, I don't know, like what groups people are in. But if you're in a group that's similar, but I would appreciate if you would answer the questions. It just makes it so much easier. Thank you, the PJ Mommy, for sharing the group link. Someone else is in Turkey. Oh, win live amigurumi. I need to do that. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on, I call them the roundies, or this one here, like the splooty animals. I don't know if y'all can see. I did this one a while ago, and this is like I call the splooty cutie. It kind of looks like a fox, but I think I want to do a long ear one, and I think we'll do maybe some lives and some stuff with these that are my patterns as opposed to somebody else's. I think that would be good because I don't want to step on any toes for patterns because I don't want to give anybody's patterns away. So we'll do that. That's in the works, but I got lots in the works. So in the hats and building the community and all that, but it's coming. It's coming. I promise. I promise. It just might be a while. Let's see. Crystal said, at Cheri, where are you? At my husband. Thought Canada. LOL. No, I'm in West Michigan. A lot of spam and other similar groups. Oh, let's see. We need to be careful because yes, I know. Yep. PJ, and I am. I try to keep the fray out. If it's even remotely like, I try to keep it out. But that being said, because I think what happens on Facebook, guys, with the groups is if our group is suggested to someone from another group, because a lot of times this happens where I'll see somebody, I know what group they're in, and it's not this spammy group. I know which ones those are, or the one especially. But if I see that, some of the other ones that they're in, and what happens is once it suggests it, it doesn't always go through. I think they don't always get all the questions. So it's not that they're avoiding the questions. It says, I think sometimes they don't even see them. It just automatically pops them in and they don't get the opportunity. Because that's happened to me a couple times when I went to go sign up for a group. So I try to be mindful of that, or I send them a message and I say, you need to answer all the questions. You can resubmit after that. But yes. Okay, Jesse, we'll get you added in there once we're off. Approval pending. Yes, awesome. We'll get you added in. Hello, Mamie. You are my Shelby lady. I assume you're a lady. I don't even know, but yes. Okay. Glad you jumped on about that, Brain. I was getting ready. Yes. You know what, Wendy? I was going to order. And then I did a little due diligence right away. I got on the site and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Because it just looked a little sus to me, a little suspect. So right away I got on the phone with Fat Brain is what I did, because after all the scammy stuff that's been going on, I didn't want anybody else. Getting scammed. Yeah, that's kind of, Fat Brain was very appreciative too, because they were in the works. I don't know if that site is shut down yet. Because there was no way to get a hold of anybody. So the thing is, they could take your money. It'll be interesting because I do know a few people did order. And what Fat Brain said is it's possible they have some inventory, but they said they were suspect that you would just buy something and you never would get anything. So I'm hoping that that's not the case for the people that did buy those. Tammy says my daughter lives near I was just in Grand Rapids last night at the airport. I had to pick up a part with my husband because their whole plant was down. And so they had to fix something and we had to go pick up a part at the airport. I was just there. Yeah, it's a little ways away. It's about an hour. Airport in Grand Rapids is about an hour 10 away from me or so. Hello, Anne in South Wales. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think Naomi said something about the Zoom group. So thank you, PJ Mommy. You shared the Zoom group. Yeah, there is a link. We will do another Zoom. What's my date, guys? I don't even remember. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday night. I think, is it the 24th? Is that what our schedule is? I should know that, but I don't. But we have another Zoom like we just did yesterday afternoon, where you can come live and we can hang out. And that's how you get on there. Yeah, the 24th. Yes. Thank you, Miss Lady Lopez. Okay, so we're almost there and we'll get this cast off. I want to know if this machine can make other things. You absolutely, Asher Rawlings, you can make other things. I have a sweater. I know, guys, you always see, for all of you that have been around, you've seen my sweater a million times. I made this sweater on a 48. This sweater, that's that I made. I haven't made any other sweaters. I just got done doing tubes for a blanket. You can make stuffed animals, like our little cutie, like my little cutie teddy bear. Little cute teddy bear. You can make stuffed animals. Generally, if you do like the animal parts like this, like the arms and the legs, you need a 22 pin as well. But like this guy, you can do all on the 48 if you don't have the 22. So there's lots of fun things that you can do. It isn't just hats. All right, so let me get this cranked out. Get a fuzz or something. It's probably machine dust. I haven't blown mine out in a little bit. And it does, you guys, it does build up dust. I don't think I have my canned air out here. The kids keep stealing it from me. You know what, Tammy? It's like, that's the yarn. Isn't it cool? This is the Lion Brand mandala yarn. And it's like, that's just the yarn. Like this is a tube and this is a tube and it just knits out like that. So it's really pretty. Isn't that cool? And then you can see this on the other side. I love the colors of this one, but this is a 3-weight. It's not a 4-weight. So it's a little easier to crank out. All right. We're almost there. And then we'll cast off. I really like this color, guys. I really, really like it. So pretty. Oh, I have to tell you, I've seen where somebody did this. Okay, I always roll like the donut roll, but I saw where somebody did it like this, guys, where they pulled it up and then they roll it down like this. And when I was doing my other tubes, it kind of was nice. I kind of liked that. The only thing is if I have a color change, I can't get my hand in there and you'd have to hold it like this. But I kind of did like how that sits for a longer tube. So it's like a jelly roll as opposed to the donut roll. And I don't know if that was somebody, I don't know what in our group or whoever's group, but and for anybody who signs up for the Zoom group, if you don't get a email right away, no worries. I'll send those out later for the link that has all the info in it. So you'll get it, but just make sure to look at your spam, because a lot of times it will be in your, it'll go to your spam. Okay, about 5 more, and then I'll cast off. Wendy, it's just kind of, Wendy asked, what will I be going over? It's just kind of like a fun night. We end up talking. The other ladies, I end up just like talking. You can ask me questions. You can ask me whatever you want. I could set up the camera. I think I do have it sometimes set up. I don't know that I did last night where I can show something if I need to, but a lot of times we just hang out. It's just kind of like fun hangout time. We did a lot of talking last night. Some of the ladies were cranking and doing stuff when we were talking, which is nice. But for me, I kind of just, but I'm happy to help. Happy to talk you through stuff if you need it. Or if you need to show me something, it's a nice way. Like it's a way for you to come in and show me something if you have a question. All right. There we go. There we be. Okay. So let me get cast off here. Cast off. Oh, you know what? I hope I have I have it. Everything is stuck to my, see my little needle, my needle minder for my embroidery has all my stuff. Oh my gosh, Cheri. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's very cute though. Okay. Now I gotta find my needle. Where did you be? And then I've got, okay guys, then I got like things like this. It's a mess, guys. It's a mess. Hold on. There it is. I try to stay organized, but it just doesn't happen. All right, so now we're casting off. And I know a lot of people have anxiety with this. No need to have anxiety. So what I do is I thread my needle. I like to use the bent tapestry needles. I like those. This is the 48 pin. I'm stopping there, right? So I just bring my yarn to the inside, and then I'm going to crank and just release a couple. I'm not cranking all the way around. I'm just going to release a couple and then pick up my stitches. And if you're just new at this, you can like put your needle underneath. You want to pull towards you. Don't pull up. You can put your finger here when you're casting off so that you won't pull that next stitch off. But if you pull up, you more than likely will pull that off, especially with the softer yarns. You have to be careful. But if you pull towards you, and you can release just one at a time and do it if you don't want to release more than one. No need to get like have the anxiety, but I understand it because I had issues when I first started, and occasionally still I'll drop something, so I understand. But now I've gotten to where I do the no thing that I tell you not to do. Once I start to get it released, I will actually go through and then I pull and I hold it with my finger and I pull more than one off. I've gotten to where I do that now. but you still just kind of have to be careful doing that. I don't always do it with the softer yarn. It's a little easier because it doesn't get in a bind. But I don't suggest doing that when you're first starting. Because, or if it's very stiff yarn, don't do multiple, because I'll tell you what can happen is if you do this with like stiffer yarn, like even big twist, and you go and you grab a whole bunch of these, you can end up getting your yarn all bound up. And I've had it not before. So with the softer, squishier yarns, it doesn't have a tendency to bind, but with the thicker 4-weights, it can do that. So, so I would probably just do one at a time and not do it this way. Even if you feel a little more confident. That's just my advice. You don't, but you can do it any way you like, whatever's easiest for you. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do, Sandy? On my next one, I will try the weaving, because I've not ever done that. I was going to do that now and I totally forgot. We'll try that. We'll try it. And it's a different way to cast off. I'm going to try it on the next one. If I remember, I have to remember, because my brain will forget. I will get in the middle of what I'm doing and it will forget. And I'd like to say that's just because I'm getting old. We'll just chop, it's easy for me to say, I'm getting old. And that's why I forget. But I've always been like that. I'm a little absent-minded at times. I get to focusing on too many things and my brain can't handle it all. So some stuff falls out the other side. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take the machine off and then we'll finish. See, there we go. See? See. All right, let me take this off. I'll set it on the floor and then we'll finish this hat out. And then we will go on to the blue. If I can get my clamps off. Let's see. What does Kathy say? Kathy says, my machine is new. I'm at 114 in every row. My crank clunks. Ooh, that's not good. Is it going to break? It could. If it's clunking, it might be that your yarn, I would assume your yarn is too thick. I don't know what are you using, Kathy, if it's clunking, because that's not a good. If it's yelling at you, yeah, it falls out the other side. That's absolutely what happens too. Okay, I'm going to set this down. I'm just going to hang it up because otherwise it's going to be in the way. I'll hang it up and then we'll get it back down. All right. Okay. I haven't had one fall off yet. Watch. We'll be in the middle of something and then one of those 3M command hooks will fall and then it'll break my keyboard. Just kidding. Okay, so we have the tube. I'm going to give it a good stretch. And actually last night, So Yarn Crafty, Leah said she does this too, which I do sometimes when I have stripes, but when it's a single, but it is like setting those stitches does make a difference. And if you're having like issue with sizing, this is really good to do this, to set all of your stitches. But this way, especially, you want to stretch long ways. Okay, so let's turn this around the other way. The other thing that I've got, I try to put my ring in between my fingers because otherwise I snag. I snag all the time. All right. And then the other thing I do, which I know I watch lots of videos and some people will like cinch up this side and cinch up that side and put them together. I do not do that. I do not do that, Sam. I do it a different way. Okay, so I'm going to grab this side like this, put my hand there, and I'm going to grab my little tail there and I'm going to pull it in. And just kind of bring it to the inside, pull my little tail through. And then what I do, because see, this is me, and maybe it's because I'm OCD, guys. I'm going to say that I am. I've never been like officially diagnosed. It's kind of, whatever. But anyways, I like things to be a certain way. And I think if I were to cinch up the sides and then pull them in together, I feel like the knitting doesn't lay flat. And I want my knitting to be like smooth on the inside, smooth on the outside. So I get my tails. What I've found is if I have this tail here on the inside and this tail on the outside, and they are lined up, see that? They're lined up. Then I know that I've kind of folded it in half. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay. So then I'm going to cinch my inside first. And I do smooth it all out on the inside too. I smooth it like that. Give it a little shaky. And you do want to be careful when you're cinching that you don't break your yarn. And you also want to tuck your pucker. So I use my finger and I'm pushing in the hole and I smooth it all out. And you can even leave your finger in the hole and tighten on your finger. Okay, now stop. Now stop that. And then it helps to get, so you get a good cinch. See that? Good cinch. Okay. And then we'll do the other one. And you want to roll it. You want to tuck your puck. You want to cinch it up. You don't want to have any like, and you do want to on the inside also. You want to feel that you didn't like get a pucker on the inside, because sometimes it will do that. It'll like wrap itself around itself and you can't see it and you think it's good and it might not be good. And especially if you want to make it to be a reversible beanie too. This one I will probably put palms on these eventually, but just not yet. Because I need to grind some buttons, guys. I need to have a button grinding session because I haven't done that in a while and I need some more. Okay, so I've cinched the outside, cinched the inside, and now we're gonna tie it off. And you just want to be careful when you tie it off. I probably should like trim my ends. I'll show you what I end up with doing it this method. Let me trim off some of my tails because I have too long of tails, and I need to turn down my heater because I'm a little warm. Let me do that. There we go. Okay, so this is my cinched. See this? See how good that looks? Like, I think it looks good. Like, there's very like almost no hole, and I didn't stitch it up. That's just tying it off. And this is the inside. See that? So this Caron Simply Soft, it cinches really, really well. But we're going to try it the other way. We're going to try a different way to cast off that I have never tried. We're going to do that with the next one. All right. So now I'm going to take my little tails and I'm going to use my needly and I'm going to put it to the inside and pull it through. And then I'm going to tie it again. Tie it again. Be careful not to break your yarn because I've done it before. Not, you know what? I don't know that I've ever broke Caron Simply Soft though. I don't know that I have. I did break the roving yarns before, more than once. And I've broken, I love this yarn brand of yarn, which is kind of crazy. I did once because I was pulling it just too hard. Okay, so now I'm going to tuck my tails in between. So I kind of I'm pulling on the inside and on the outside so that I'm sandwiched in between there. And then I will pull my tails through and get my ends all the way through, not just kind of through. What I do. Come on there. There we go. Okay. Then let me trim this. And then I'll pull this to the inside and then we'll give it a good stretch. All right. Give it a good stretch. And then we shall fold it up. And there we be. There is hat number one. And I'll have to put a tag and stuff on it later, but beanie number one. There we go. There we be. See, it's nice. Caron Simply Soft. Just a simple hat, but it's very lovely. It's a very lovely hat. Honestly, if I was going to sell hats, I would probably, and I wanted to do just plain ones, I probably would use Heartland and Caron Simply Soft. Just little. That would be me. Because those would be the ones that I would buy if I saw them myself. Not that I wouldn't buy the other hats that I make, but so there we go. There's that one. Okay. So now we're going to go on. Let me grab my machine. Let me get some coffee. Oh, let's take a little hot minute here and I'll see if I have any questions. And get some coffee. Let's see. Asher Rawlings. The next time you can do, hold on, a video on how to make a cardigan, I would love to learn, please. Yeah, I need to do that because I've seen where I would like to do a tubed sweater. And my goal is to get one done before winter is over. I don't know if that I will. Let's see here. Debbie got she got the brain flakes instead of the buttons. See, that's a game changer. That's easy because you just put them on there. I probably should do that. I probably should use, but see, I kind of like using those buttons now. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like to. Not that I want to just, make the masses a little mad, but maybe. Maybe. All right. Okay. Crystal says, I have to grease the adding gears and grease the shimmed. My centro and the handle no longer wiggles and pops. Engineering hubby helped. Yeah, my husband's like chomping at the bit. We did lube my Centro. I need to do the Addy, or not the Addy, the Loombot. But since I can't get another Loombot, now that I have another machine coming and I have like multiple backups, I won't be afraid to do it. But I'm worried. Now I can't get the teal and white one again if it breaks. But I have to say, I did lay in bed the other night. I'm like, you could totally like take the housing and like just mix them. Like you could, because the Centro and the Loombot are the same. So you could like make a teal and pink, and I don't know, you could add all the colors. I think all the parts I think they're interchangeable. So I don't know, we might have to come up with something crazy. I think that's cool. I have an engineering husband too, so I understand that. Terry says, I came late. It's Karen Simply Soft. Anne says her Dremel arrived today. Awesome. Be careful. Don't Dremel your fingers. I've almost done that a couple times. Actually, mine is wearing out a little bit too. My bit. I think I need another bit. Tina says, I'm now officially jealous, Cheri. I haven't even reached the shaping of my heart yet. And you have made one from the start to finish. Yeah, but it was no, it's all right. You're fine. Actually, sometimes that's good for me. Usually it takes me longer. Not gonna lie. Okay. So he makes metal gears. That's a good idea, Crystal. That's a good idea. But I don't know if they'd be too. If you could get metal gearing, that we need, like, if I could get somebody to manufacture us a machine, right? I don't know what the R&D and all of that. It would probably be really costly. Okay, I'm gonna grab my machine again. We're gonna do the blue one. I think I have enough in this skein that we should be all right. So let me go ahead and bring up the machine, and we'll do one more. Asher says, wow, it's so lovely. Oh, thank you. Asher. Try Belacross. I liked your product. How much are these? I do not sell them. I don't sell the hats. I just donate them to shelters in my area. But thank you for asking. I wasn't trying to ignore you. Hello, please check I will check my direct messages. Someday. No, I will. I'll check them. I do have to apologize if you send me a message and it takes me forever to get back to you, because what happens is I have every intention of answering everybody. And a lot of times I'll click into something and I'm in the middle of stuff with my kids, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll get back there and I'll answer that question later. And then I get 5 million other messages afterwards, and then that one's open, and then I can't go back and find it. And that happens to me a lot. So I don't intentionally ignore anyone. It's just, not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of a time keeping up with everybody and all of the questions, but I have an idea for that, and it's my brain is working on it. What machine makes what size of hats? Jessica asked. The 48, you can make infant baby hats all the way to adult hats. The 40 pin is more for either single layer, like kids hats, or infant hats. Makes really small hats. The 32 pin, I wouldn't make any hats with it. That's more for headbands, things like that. The 22 pin is very small. I think the 32 pin would be great for like preemie hats. The 22, I've made some preemie hats on it. And I think there's a couple other sizes, but I don't like, there's a 44, I think, maybe, Innovations machine. Actually, we saw one last night in the Zoom. One of the ladies, Connie, has one. It looks kind of cool, actually, but they don't make it anymore. Okay, so this was, I had used some of this, but not very much before. So you can see how much I still have left. I don't remember how much I used on the other hat. I don't have it anymore because I gave it away. But I should have enough of the blue. The only problem is I don't have a center pole. And I could beat this all day long, and I'm not going to get it. But I probably should have wound it ahead of time, but I'm going to have to keep pulling it out, which is going to drive me nuts. But here we go. Hopefully it won't get too staticky. All right. Let me do that. All right. Oop. I'm already having troubles. It's already. Guys. Ay. Okay. See, right there where it's sticking. See that, guys? It doesn't do it once I get it going, but it needs a little more lubrication, probably. Not going to lie. That's probably what's up with it. Sounds awful, though, doesn't it? Yep, yarn winder. I have one. I just need to use it, Nikita. She's like, use your yarn winder, Cheri. No, I need to prep. I'm not going to lie, a lot of times, like I came in here and I was working on the stuff and I'm like, oh crap, I got my 230. And I know I need to make stuff. And I already kind of had an idea, but then I threw that idea out. So I'm like, oh, I'll just grab the Karen Simply Soft. Because originally I was going to do like a whole bunch of striped stuff today because I've had people ask me, but then I'm not in the mood to like deal with it. So I need to plan ahead. If I would plan ahead and I was very organized, I would wind all my yarn into cakes before. And what Nikita's saying is I have a yarn winder right here. And it's a very nice, lovely yarn winder. See that? It's a Knit Picks. It works very nicely. And it makes cakes. And I do have cakes of all of my, like my leftovers. See? When I'm a good girl and I cake them up. And I should do that before I start. It would make it a lot easier. But I don't. Because I'm lazy. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Let me get situated here. Wendy, you have a great day too. Thank you for being here if you're leaving us. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Hola over on the Instagram. Okay, this blue, guys, if you like blue, this blue is for you. I love this blue. I don't know what the blue color is. Because I threw away my yarn wrapper. But it's Karen Simply Soft. I know that, but I don't know what the blue is. It might be royal blue. That's what it looks like. Don't know what it's called. I'd have to look it up. I'm gonna have to sit here and do this the whole darn time. Hopefully I won't get it too tangled. I like it though. This one, somebody asked if I could do a child's hat. I probably could. I don't know what count I would want to do. Yeah, I could. Should we do that? It'd be less cranking for me. I'm gonna do 110. I'll do 110 and you can see what it looks like. It'll be kind of a little smaller and we'll compare them because that would be good. Let me see how many kids. I'll show you what I've made so far, guys, for this year. These are my hats that I've done so far. Let me see how many kids ones I've done. These are all, see, this will be a kid's hat, but this was on the Addy. This one is, I think this one is more like a I don't know. It's a kid's hat, but it could be an adult one with less of a brim. But this is Yarn Bee Soft Secret. This is an adult hat. This is an adult hat. This is definitely a kid's hat. This is an adult hat, and this is an adult hat. But that's what I've made so far, guys. So far. But yeah, let's do 110 and we'll see what it looks like. How about that? I think that would be good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you. Oh, Pamela says royal blue. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yes, I think you are right. Let's see. Nikita says, I recently did, oh yeah, you did. You shared it, didn't you? Yarn winder. And today I was able to make 2 headbands in a half an hour before I started the live. See, it helps, doesn't it, Nikita? Yeah, you did wind all your yarn, didn't you? Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that. Nikki says, what is this machine called that it's a Loombot, but it is discontinued. But it's the same as the Centro 48, Nikki. My machine won't let me use Yarn Bee Soft Secret because it's too thin. The yarn. Oh, really? Really? What happens? Megan, what happens when you use it? See, it should work. I wonder if you have an issue with your feeder. Because I will tell you, my Centro is starting to wear. My feeder is starting, like, eventually it will wear. and mine is. My Central 48. It's because I use the driller thing with it. I'm not gonna lie, but it is starting to wear. And if this gets too worn, it won't pick up. Anna, really sorry, Cheri and all. I'm going to have to go. I made another 2 hats for my donation collection. Awesome, but not feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. Go lay down. Get better. I'll be praying that you feel better. Thank you for being here, Anna. Thank you so much. I keep getting tangled up in my yarn. To lose a hat and not tight like hats. It's too loose. Oh, it's too loose of a hat and not tight like the hats should be. Okay, Megan. Which tension setting are you using? I can't talk. You could use the tightest setting. Like if you do it really tight, like if you tighten it, you hold on to it, it should tighten it up. Should be all right, I think. But it's up to you. It might be your preference that you don't like it because it is stretchier. It is a little looser. It's not as tight of a weave when you even with it a little snugger. Nikita says, I still have a 125-liter container still full of new yarn. Oh, that you want to wind. It's kind of addicting. Once you get in the groove of winding, it is a lot of fun. Claire says, I've just got one for Christmas. I have no idea what to do. You're a newbie. Well, welcome, Claire. Welcome to the Cranky Club. Yeah, YouTube is your friend, and make sure you're in the group, in the CrankKnit community group. But yeah, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. I have like a 101 series videos on there too that could help you. CrankKnit 101 on YouTube, on my Hoop and Home site. I really want to, but I have a little cheaper machine as I'm on a fixed income. I have seen someone Addy for about $60. Yes, they are about $60, I think. But another thing is just be careful of scammers. But there is the marketplace. Sometimes you can pick them up cheaper too. Maybe I'll do a giveaway too. Maybe we'll have to do another one of those. Yeah. Sorry, Megan, if it's not working. But see, because this is Soft Secret, this one here. It's but it is looser. She's right. It's definitely looser. You could do a smaller, like not as many rows. It's definitely a looser knit than even the Karen Simply Soft. This is a little hardier. I don't know if you can see. You can see my fingers, like how my camera doesn't like it, but it definitely is a looser, like knit. It's similar, but the way it fits is different. Okay, so I have to remember, we're going to do 110, and I'm going to do the crisscross cast off. I have to remember. Let's see. Asher says, I really like to get the machine and I want to be serious on making. Yes, you should try it, Asher. You could do a lot with the machine. You could really do a lot. Yes. It's a lot of fun too. When things are working. When things are not working, it can be really frustrating. Not going to lie. But most of the time it's the yarn. If you're having any issue, most of the time that's what it is. Oh yeah, Crystal. Yeah, there are some people that have printed the parts so you can get in the Grumpy Head. Is it Grumpy Head Designs? I always forget. Grumpy Head something. I haven't ordered it yet. I keep saying I'm going to order the gears for my 22. But yes, you can get them and they're a little higher quality. Rachel, you go in and out. I've never done it. So instead of just picking up this way from the inside to the outside, you go like this, and then we'll see how it cinches. I don't know. I've had a couple people tell me that it's a better way to do it. So I'm gonna be brave, and we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for everybody's sake and see what we think of it. Lisa said, I saw a lady posted that she got a deep stainless steel bowl to hold her yarn. Yes, that would work, Lisa. I think that's a great idea. I have a plastic tub. I should probably get a metal bowl. That would help a lot, especially since we're using like I'm using mainly acrylic yarns. So yeah, so your static can build a lot quicker, and it's plastic. You know, plastic on plastic is like electricity. Yes. Autumn T, thank you for being here. Hopefully, um, that makes you happy. I hope that makes you happy. I'm happy that you're here, Autumn T. Nikki says, I'm disabled, so I really want something to occupy my time. I would love to make some things to donate as well. Nikki, I understand. It is a good, I will tell you, Grumpy Head Designs. Yes. Thank you, PJ Mommy, for sharing that. This is the thing. The thing about this is, okay, it is therapeutic, guys. Like any kind of making is, but like for me, it keeps me sane. It keeps me kind of, it's really good for my mental health. Because I'm someone who, you know, I don't know, I'm going to be real transparent. If I don't have something to focus on, my brain goes a little, I have a lot of things to be happy for, and I'm very blessed for my family and all the things that I can be like. But if I'm not making stuff, if I'm not creating, I'm depressed, like bad. So I know that like making hats to help people, like for me, it helps me too. So I understand, Nikki. I totally get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. But any kind of making is, you know, I get it. It's therapeutic. And I will tell you one thing, like I was watching Jazz last night on the live and she's doing the duplicate stitch. I've got to try it now because I love to do embroidery. I do not like to count. So I might have an issue with that. But I love embroidery. And I'll tell you, doing the mattress stitch, and I've got my little tubes back there, I can get like uber focused like into that. And kind of I don't like if you know, like if shit's going sideways and I'm having a not a good day, I can just dig in and focus, and it just helps me kind of like a much nicer wife and mother if I'm making stuff. And my family would tell you that too. They're like, go out to the craft camper. No, it does. It's uplifting for me. I don't mean to go on a rant. I just know that like it's very therapeutic. Um let's see. Nikita says she uses a large soup pot. See, now I gotta get a big bowl because everybody's using the big bowl. Crystal says, yeah. Let me tell you, Nikki too. The last Central 48 that I bought it not to tell you should go to Temu, because I know there's a lot of controversy with it, but I got mine for $13 because I never bought anything on Temu before, and I got all the coupons or whatever. So that's another thought too. You can probably get but you want the 48 if you're gonna make hats. Somebody asked me a question over on Instagram here. Crazy Carl 30. What is the best yarn to use when making hats and other things? Cotton or polyester? You're gonna want. I wouldn't do cotton, even though I wish we could. I know there's probably got to be a blend that would work. I love cotton. I love it, but it's not very stretchy. And I do know there are people that use it on the machines, but a lot of times you're gonna have issues with it because it won't give enough. But yeah, any kind of acrylic yarn does well. You can use some wool and stuff too. I think alpaca would do really nice. Any kind of soft, squishy yarn would work really well. Jesse says, does the static, what can happen is you can end up getting tucks where it'll grab two stitches at the same time with the static. So yeah, and it can build up in the machine and it can build up on your yarn. And then this time of year when, like if you're in a climate that's cold, when you have the heater on, it gets dry. So for some yarn, like I love this yarn brand or Red Heart Super Saver that are known to tuck anyways, they get worse this time of year. So you can use like a dryer sheet on those too to help stop that if you're not worried about getting the yarn coated with the softener. Oh, Autumn T, you are so welcome. I'm glad. Rachel said, yes, I agree. It's therapeutic. I'm always working on something every day. It is. It's like I suggest it. I totally do. If you have even 15 minutes a day, just kind of craft in on something. It will make you a happier person. I guarantee. I guarantee it. I guarantee. If I'm not crocheting or knitting, I get so bored too easily. Yeah, I get you. That's one of the things that's nice about using these machines. If you're someone who is an attention deficit crafter, um, it's kind of, these are more project based. So you don't like, you can just kind of, it's easier, quicker to get stuff done. You have that more instant gratification. I just think it fits that personality type. Not to say you all are attention deficit if you love it, but I'm just saying that I think it does do. It lends itself to being a great tool for someone who has a hard time focusing. I think that's why I like it so much, to be honest. I donated 3 bees to volunteer firemen who saved my house when I moved here and my family was moving. It was the last time to save. Oh, that's an awesome idea. That's really, your house was on fire. That is like my biggest fear, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Aside from my kids drowning, I have that fear like really bad. Especially we live like right next to Lake Michigan too. So it's a little fear that I have. I get like anxiety about it because the currents and it makes me nervous. But yeah, fire, yeah, that's another, like I have a big, and I think it's when I was little, my house caught on fire and I like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I some subconsciously remember it or something, but I have like a fear of that. My therapy for my menopause, Judas. That's me too. Not gonna lie. I'm a hormonal hot mess. So yeah, it definitely helps. And if you have those days when like you're angry at the world and you don't know why, you can just go, you can crank out. You just get on the machine and you're like, yeah, it feels good. I know you guys think I'm a nut, right? Where do you find the buttons to close your hats? The ones that I hold the palms on with, I get those on Amazon, and then I grind the little notches in there. I grind them in. Can you give me some? Oh yeah. Nikki, yes, there's lots of groups. Now, Nikita has a group that I didn't know about. So there's Nikita's group, and there is our group, a CranKnit community group. But there's what are the other names of the groups? Nicola's group is called, I don't know. I should share them. I should share the groups. Maybe not all the groups, but PJ Mommy. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what groups I'm in. I'm gonna tell you. Hi. Oh gosh, Cheri. I don't know how to internet. I don't know how to internet. Okay. I'm in a lot of like, all right, let me go. I'm in so many groups. I'm in too many groups. Knitting Machine Queens. Is that what it is? Okay. I don't even know. Why is it not coming up? Okay, hold on. My groups. I want my groups. My groups. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Knitting Machine Queens. That's one. I'm in the Centra Knitting Machine group, but that has a lot of spam in it, guys. And like it has some bad stuff in there. Knitting Machine Show and Tell is another group. That's Nicola's group, I think. That's another good one. Of course, the CranKnit community. There's also Passion for Circular Knitting Machines. That Kathy's group, I think that's her name. She has some patterns. I think that's, yeah. Addie Circular Knitting Machines. I don't know whose group that is. It doesn't really tell you, like, a lot of times you're in a group and you don't even know who the group owner is. I know it's very odd. So I don't know if that helps you, but those are all Facebook groups. There may be some Discord groups. I do still have a Discord server, but I don't ever do anything on it. Let's see. Crystal Bagaday Crochet on YouTube often does hand crocheting, but she does make hats to donate. Yes, and I know she's using the machines too. I love Crystal. She's almost at 1 million followers, guys. Y'all need, if you don't follow Crystal at Bagaday Crochet, go over there and subscribe to her so she can get her 1 million subscribers, because she deserves it. She has so many crochet patterns, guys, and I just discovered her here within the last few months, and she's been around for a long time, but she's awesome. And I love watching her yarn haul videos. I could watch those all day long. All right, let me go back. I got out of my Instagram here. There we go. Wow. It just is. Yes. Thank you for anybody who's on Instagram too. I know I only have just a handful of you on there, but I appreciate you for watching. I know I'm talking a lot. Some people don't like that. Let's see. Sarah says, I haven't used my machine in, but started to knit temperature blanket for the. I did too. It's so much fun. It's the only way I can watch a movie, keep my hands busy. Oh, I understand. I get it. I totally get it. How do you attach 2 palms on one hat? I don't have, like, what I do. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I don't have my little pom, like my little buttons, or I'd show you. Let me grab a couple palms that are kind of here. We'll just use 2 out of here that are the same color. That I will also tell you that we'll just grab these 2 black ones. I don't even know if they're the same size. When you get your palms and they look like somebody like ran over them on the side of the road, like these look hideous, guys. They look so bad. And you're going to be like, why the heck did I buy these pom-poms on Amazon? Because they look so frightening. Go, I'm going to tell you, go into your bathroom. That's what I was going to say. Go, get your hair dryer out and really give them on high heat. Keep like all over. You want to blow this way and all the sides. And then I use a little comb and I brush them out too. But it makes them look so pretty and good after you do that. But when you first get them, they look hideous because they're all like scrunched up and awful. But what I do is I lay my hat down and then I find where my elastics are and I kind of lay out where I want them. And usually I like, it's right in here, like right at the top. You want to put them where they look good when the hat's laying like that. I have a fuzz on there. And then and then I would take my crochet hook and then I would do it. Like if you watch any of my Friday hat videos, you can see how I put the palms on. But that's how I do it. It's really simple. And then I use my little things. But that's where I usually where I think it'll look cute. So like I take the hat, I lay it out, and then I get my little elastics. And you can even use stitch markers and hook them on if you wanted to, but I just do it by hand. And then I move them around if they don't look great. But that's where the little removable things make it nice. So that's what I do. So I don't know if that helps you, but that's what I do. If I had my buttons done, I would do one for you, but I don't have my buttons. Don't have any right now ground. The PJ Mommy says there's a lot of central groups on Facebook, but be mindful that some are public and people post spam. Yeah, like really nasty, gross, awful stuff. And I will tell you, I've reported a lot of it, and then I love it when Facebook comes back and says there's nothing wrong with this content. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just saw a woman's hoo-has, or her hoo-hoo, her hee-hee and her hoo-has, and it shouldn't be there. I will say it was kind of funny though. The one day it was like it was awful in your face from behind a lady, and somebody posted, I think they have a tuck stitch. I just laughed my butt off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's really bad. So if you don't want to see nasty, don't go in the public groups because there is some nasty, and I've reported it. I know people report me all the time. That's why I can't fully monetize on my Facebook, because I get reported for misinformation, which is lovely, but whatever, neither here nor there. But then that stuff happens on the public groups, and Facebook's like, there's nothing wrong with this. I can't put a handmade with love button on my hat without getting demonetized, but they can stick a hoo-ha, hee-ha in my face and it's totally fine. But they probably can't monetize, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It just makes me, it's Facebook. If you're listening, you need to get it together, because you don't have it together. You just don't. You need to figure that out. Okay, but whatever. Let's see. Judith says, I will be back when I can remember the password. It's so funny. I can't remember any of my passwords. Do you buy a pack like 12? Crystal, do you buy a pack of like 12? Are you talking about the pom-poms? Actually, I get them like this. If I can get them out. This is how I buy them. Like 48, I think. They look really kind of crazy and hideous until you fluff them. This was my restock. I finally was out of the original ones I bought. There's some crazy looking colors in this one. I wanted to get some with more color, but see how bad they look? They look like a dead animal, and that's not nice. But if you fluff them, they look delightful. You got to fluff them though. So yeah. So that's how I buy them. I think I have a link in my Amazon store to the ones I've gotten recently. I do have some 5.5 ones that are a little bigger. But these, like the ones I just showed you right there, are like these. See, and once you fluff them, they look lovely. They're lovely. I love them. So, yeah. Good, but I do need. Okay, I got to redo my group page because my other one wasn't doing good, but I do need help. You do need help sometimes. I don't know what that means. Like, oh, do you have a group, Megan? Maybe Megan has a group. Wendy says you're having stitches right now. Yes. Nikita says, yes, Facebook. Get it together. Get your together. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. I agree. Okay. So we're going to go to 110. We're about, I can't see because I'm blind, 50 something. Yeah, you know what? That'll be good because that'll leave me some leftover yarn for some stripes and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what 110 looks like. I think that'll be a good count. Have you tried cranking Ice Yarn Picasso? Yes, I have, Crystal. It's lovely. I love Ice Yarn Picasso. I still haven't sent Sheila's out because she just won some. Last Thursday, I gave away 2 balls of it. Here's a leftover one that I have. This is from the last hat I made. This is the rainbow. It does very nice. It's lovely. And it's soft and luscious and shiny and good and yummy and all the things. I love it so much. Yeah. Actually, that would be cute, like with stripes in here. We might have to use some of that blue. That might look good. I have a purple too that I was thinking about using up this with. I think that might go. I think the Caron Simply Soft and that might look okay together if I use like a band of that, maybe. That's ice yarn. It's the yarn from Turkey that costs so much to ship, but it's actually very inexpensive, but it's super high quality. I have more that I'll be doing the Willet cranks on. So stay tuned. That'll be coming. More Willet crank videos. I wish I could play music. I can't do that. Yeah, Crystal. Yes, if you do, for sure. If you buy ice yarn, it's worth paying the extra. It's worth paying the shipping if you need, like, the only thing is you have to buy it in multiples. So if you don't want multiples, then it gets a little tougher. And then you have to pay more. And somebody like on eBay or Amazon or Etsy sells it, but then they add in their shipping costs and then it ends up being a little bit more pricey. But a lot of times it's way more pricey too. But it's very nice yarn. It really is. Even the stuff that I struggled with in the Centro, I would buy it again to knit or crochet with it because it's lovely. The Savor yarn, I'm gonna get some weights because I want to try it. I want to play with it a little bit. This is the Ice Savor yarn, which is very similar to I love this yarn brand of yarn. It didn't my Centra did not like it. But I think if I weighted it right away, it might do all right because I really like it. I'm shocked. Usually you can't make a big hat with stiffer yarn, but this is on the Addy and I don't mind the fit. It's a little tight, but I usually hate the Addy fit. This one was on the Addy and I don't mind the fit. I did a lot more though. I did like 145, I think. So that's a lot more than I normally would do on like the Loomba. But see, you have to remember too, I do want to give this tip because here, let me just say this so you can see my face. A lot of times you'll get row counts. Like I always give row counts away, but when I make hats, I make them on the 48. So if you use my row counts on the Addy, like you on the 48, if I do 130 rows on the Addy, you're going to want to add rows to it because it's going to knit smaller. So I would add at least probably 10 more. I would do 140. Like if I do 130, I'd probably do 140 on the Addy for the same hat, if that makes sense. because you have less pins. So just a thought. Although most patterns will say on the 46 or 48, you can do the same thing. You are going to get 2 different results from the 48 than you will with the 46. 2 pins, guys, it does make a difference. I know some people will tell you all day long that it's all about tension, blah, 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 blah. But it's 2 different pins. If I use 2 different size crochet hooks, I'm going to get 2 different size like knits, or crochets. Or if I use different knitting needles, you're it's 2 less, so it's going to be different. So just add more in when you're doing the Addy. So if you get a row count, I would probably add more in if you're using the Addy. But see, I don't use the Addy for hats because I like the fit of the 48 better. So hopefully that's helpful. Just a little tip. Just a little tippy tip. Can you tell that my coffee has kicked in? Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody asked me, Mike John. Let me see. What did you ask me? Kisses from Brazil. Thank you for the kisses. My husband might be jealous that you sent me kisses, but that's okay. Anybody can send me kisses. I don't know what somebody asked me here. I mean, you made with it. I don't know. I don't know what that question is. I'm so sorry. I do not understand. Christina shared something. I don't know about the buttons. I'm not sure. I can't see it. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Deborah, you are so welcome, Deborah. Thank you for being here. Deborah is new and she is here. Did anyone get snow over the weekend? Connecticut got snow finally. I know we haven't really, we're supposed to get a bad storm starting tonight. We're under a winter storm warning. So we're supposed to get buried. That's what they say, but who knows? Like 5 to 9 inches is not buried to me, but we live like close to Lake Michigan. So we're supposed to have gale winds. So it could be kind of bad here. I don't know. Sometimes it is bad. Sometimes it's not. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. You're trying to share the button link. Is it not letting you? Crystal said they got 12 inches of snow. Yeah, that's a foot. That's some snow. Erica, they got slushy snow in New Jersey. I know Boston got hit because we were watching Nairo. She got it. Jazz, Custom Bella. Do you need help? Hit me up on Discord. Oh, I don't know. PJ Mommy. Okay. I am almost. We'll get to 110 and then we'll try the cast off. We will try the cast off the other way. Hello from Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh? Scotland. Edinburgh, Scotland. Hello, Marina. How are you? If anyone needs buttons, palms, and leather tags, oh, I can help. That's what Crystal's trying to share. So she must do. Crystal must do that. Do you do that? Maybe. Crystal. I think maybe you had mentioned that before, didn't you? I think. Was that you? I can't remember. Maybe. Is it Zeta? Says our storm starts tonight, just like me. Just like me. Let me move it over just a little bit. There we go. So we will see. We will see how our storm will go if they are accurate. Try pushing the yarn down using the needle. What? I don't know. You make it look flawless. Oh, thank you. It's the yarn, though. It be the yarn. It's the yarn. It's just nice yarn. It does well. I saw someone make their own button from baking clay and still have a lot of that from making earrings. Oh, that might be a good idea. You could do a specially thing. That's a cute idea. Yeah, you're in Michigan just like me. MK Crafts and Family. 5 to 9. That's what we're supposed to get to. Where are you at? Are you close to me? I can't remember. You must be close to me because that's the same, but we're supposed to get like the winds. we're getting closer. This looks like the one I did yesterday. Oh, it does. You're right. Did you use Karen Simply Soft? It might be the same. And maybe. Maybe. We need to. You are right, PJ Mommy. We need to connect. All right. Let's crank it up a notch. I'm shaking the camper, guys. It's shaking. I plan to try to do my own leather tags once I start making hats and such. Oh, you have a laser. Back in the day, I wanted one so bad. I was a big vinyl girl. I had a business where I did lots of wood signs. So I had multiple vinyl cutters. I had big vinyl cutters. And I wanted a laser back then. And now I don't have any of those things because I have no space, which is good. That's good for me because otherwise I would have all the things. If you guys ever want to see, you have to get on Facebook sometimes. You could do it on YouTube too. My channel's still up. You all have to check out the Bant Life because that was me before. The Bant Life. That was me. That was my other life. and now I have a different life. I have this life. You don't need to follow or anything because all that stuff's like dead, just sitting there. But yeah, that was me before. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Thank you. That was very sweet of you to say. It's looking dark. People are driving by with their headlights on. Yes, Crystal, you have the laser and you tool it. Oh, you tagged me in Discord? Okay. I don't even have it. I used to have it up all the time, and I don't. I have a hard time keeping up with all the things. I'm not going to lie. I do. But yeah, we'll have to connect for sure. Cheri says, I used to live in Mount Shasta, California. Some winters we were buried. Oh, I bet. See, I don't mind. Oh, it sounds like somebody's here. Let me peek. Maybe not. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe it might be my neighbors, not someone coming here. I'm like, what do they want? Who are you? I do, PJ Mommy, I do need to join you guys more. Absolutely. I need to do that. Nikita, my Facebook of my photography is still also but dead. I hear you. I love to see your photography though. I bet you have some pretty pictures. Okay, I gotta pay attention if I'm gonna stop at 110. Oh, let's see. I'm trying amigurumi right now. I'm crocheting a dinosaur. Awesome. I will tell you, the last thing I was crocheting with cotton was an amigurumi peach. And I broke the yarn and I just about cried. And I threw it away because I'm stupid. I shouldn't say that. I'm not stupid, but maybe sometimes I do dumb things. But I got so mad that I was in the middle of so I was almost done. And I got so mad because then it broke it open. I was so angry with myself. And I haven't done it again because I got mad at myself. So I'll maybe try again. But sometimes anybody else get like you mess something up and you're just so infuriated. Like you're so disappointed and so angry with yourself. And it's just silly. I mean, it's silly. It's just crochet, but it was so cute. I'd already put the eyes on it. I was closing the top and I just was so angry at myself that I broke the yarn. So it was cheap cotton yarn though. So that's what I get, right? That's what I get. Crystal says I need to have hubby make longer table clamps. These are too. Yeah, I had to get these honking big ones. Tell the price of the machine. It's about $60 USD. Yes, you have done some cuties. I love your cuties. They are very cute. They are very, very cute. All right. Okay, we're getting close, guys, to the 110. So we're getting close. Let's see. Nikita says, I received my macro photo lens for my birthday last year. I'm in love with the results. Oh, see, I'd love to see your pictures. I'll have to maybe check. You'll have to share. I want to see it. You'll have to like message me just so I can look, if you don't want everybody else to. Okay. $98. Okay, we're at 100, so we'll do 10 more. And then we're going to do the other one. Yeah, I know, Samantha. My husband was like, what are you doing? He was so angry with me that I threw it away. But I did. I was so mad at myself. I went, I know, I threw it. If my kids acted like that, I'd be like, what are you doing? But I was it's so silly. It's so silly. I threw a baby fit. I threw a hormonal menopausal baby fit about it. But I will tell you, it's kind of funny. I made an eggplant, and then I did the peach, and the peach was like supposed to be me, and the eggplant is supposed to be my husband. You know, it's kind of like silly jokes, right? They are so stinking cute because it was in Whimsical Stitches book. He got it for me for our anniversary, and then I was so mad. I'm like, I can't even do it right, but it was because, yeah, whatever. You all know. I know some of you out there are like me, and you get mad when you're doing stuff, and then you're like, just forget it. That's what I did. But I need to do it again because I did love doing it. It's a lot of fun. But I'll tell you, I have problems with decreases. When I crochet amigurumi, and like with because I like to use cotton when I do it. I don't use the plush. I have done a couple. Like I've done, these were like my first two that I did, like monkeys or whatever. But I did learn like this. This was the first one, and you can see its body was like, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I still have to learn a lot, but I kind of like the cotton look. I like that. I like it a lot. I just need to try again. Oh, Nikita, I will have to check it out for sure. But see, I would do like I would think when I first started and I wasn't sure how to read the pattern, and I couldn't understand if I didn't like match up to the last place I started. And so I would just like finish out a row because I'm like, well, I didn't finish it. So then I figured out, I don't know, whatever. Like the continuous crochet, it's a different thing than crocheting a blanket or a granny square or something like that. It's totally different. It's a different kind of thing. I like to crochet things like that when I'm going on a trip because I can do it in the car. But I don't go anywhere very often. But when I do, I do like to do that. Like when my husband's driving, I like to crochet. I would probably take my machine, but it's hard to sit there with my machine in my lap. All right. We're going to finish this out. This is perfect timing too, because I'm going a little long because I'm a little chatty. And for anybody who has been on here the whole time, thank you for staying and hanging out with us. Okay, we're coming. It's squeaking. It knows it's coming to an end. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to try this. This is 110, so it's a smaller hat. We're going to try the back and forth, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it won't drop any, because I'll be sad. So we're going to try this other way of casting off now, guys. Yeah, Samantha says, amigurumi is difficult, but so fun. I've crocheted 2 cats, one of my best friends and one for my sister. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It can be very frustrating, though. It's definitely not easy. It's a little difficult. How fast is it okay to go on the Center 48? All the reviews say it is super slow. You see how fast I'm going? You can go, yeah, you want to go slower if the yarn's having trouble. You don't want to go real fast if the yarn's having trouble. Rachel says she likes to crochet in the car, but you get some good yarn like this. You can just like, you can go until you're sweaty if you want. Okay, I'm going to do the reverse. So I'm going to start out. We'll start out going this way. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to go this way, and then we're going to, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. This is going to be weird. It's going to be weird, guys. Okay, so what I'm trying here is a different method of casting off where I go towards me for one and then away from me for the other. It's not easy. Okay, so this one I went towards me. This one I'm going to go away. Because now I have to remember what I did on the last one. Okay, so that's away. This one's toward. Now I have to think, and this isn't fun. Thinking, can you tell? I'm a homeschool teacher. I don't want to think. Okay, it went towards me, right? So now, is that what I did last? Did I, guys? So now I'm going to go away, I think, right? Did I? See, I already forgot what I did. Let me see. I can probably look at it and tell. Yeah, I did. I went that way. So now we're going to go this way. This is already harder. Not going to lie, because I'm going to screw it up. I can almost guarantee it. Now we're going to come towards. I got to focus. Now we're going to go away. Now it's towards. Now we're going to go away. I'm not telling you to go away either. If you're popping in here, I'm just doing a different way of casting off, and I have to remember. Now we're going to come towards. So I have to, now we have to go away. Okay, this is not easy. Now towards. I can't look up or I'll forget. Now away. Get that off of there. Okay, now towards. This is not easy. Okay, now we're going to do away. Okay. And now towards. You know, the only thing is now it's going to be different from one end to the other. Now we're going to do away. And now towards. So this one I'll want to be the top, I think. And we'll see how it cinches. So not the inside. Oh no. Did I do towards? Are you guys laughing at me yet? I think it's away. I guess I should look at it, right? I think it's right. Did I do it right? I don't know. Now we're going towards. I need to just shut up. Okay, I'm just going to do this. And now away. Okay, now towards. I feel like Nairo last night. And now away. I keep getting hung up. And now towards. Yeah, this is definitely not easier. This is harder. And now away. Oh, see, I feel like it's getting all bound up. I don't know, guys. I will have to see. Did I miss one? All right, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure that this is good. So now it's towards, I think, I hope. And now away. I don't know. I think this is not a good idea. Now towards. We'll sacrifice it if it's a good learning lesson. I'm taking it for the team. I feel like I can't remember what I did 2 seconds ago. Like this is some test or something. And I'm failing. Are we done yet? Okay, I think, oh shit. I mean, shoot. I mean, oh shoot. What? What was it about the cussing? Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So did I do away or towards? Crap, I can't remember what the hell I did. Okay, we're gonna just try it towards me. Are you guys laughing at me? All right, we'll just do it this way. I don't know. I might have messed up already because I'm being funny. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't know whose idea this was. Sandy. I should have stayed chicken. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, we're almost there. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll find out. Okay. I feel like it's going to be all twisty. All right. We did it. So, all right. So we'll see here. Let me get this off and then we'll see. We'll do that one on the outside, I think, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know that I liked that at all. No, I don't have to try it because I did it. You're like, I'm not doing that, right? Oh, shoot. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. I don't know who does it that way. And well, we'll see if it cinches easier because maybe it'll cinch easier. Let me hang this up. Hold on. Because if it doesn't cinch easier, there's no way, and you know what, that I'm going to do that again. Because I have to think, and that's just too much thinking. Okay. Where did you get your brand to secure your board? Oh, originally I got, okay, so this is the one where we did it every other. It looks weird. Did I miss one here? I might have dropped one, guys. Did I drop? See, it doesn't look right. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. The boards you can get, originally got them at Dollar Tree. And I know somebody said that they were able to find them at Dollar Tree again. But you can get them at any like art store. So Michael's, I don't know that Joann's has the 12 by 12. I know Michael's and Hobby Lobby have them around me, but I used a 12 by 12 board. This will be for the new machine that's coming. This is 12 by 12. I think Walmart sells them too in some places. So, all right. I got to get moving and grooving because it's getting late. Okay, so this is the way that you normally do it. And this is what it looks like. And it looks nice. And I mean, that's when we cast on, right? This way, it looks really not good. I don't know. Let me stretch it. Let's try it. I might flip it around so that's on the inside because I think it might look kind of not good. So we'll see. Different ways for different brains. Yeah, but I don't think I could do that without making at least, yes, I think I made a few mistakes, to be honest. I think maybe, I don't know. All right. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put it on the outside. And then if it doesn't cinch right, we'll just put it to the inside. Okay. Okay. I feel better about that. At least I have an option if I don't like it. Okay, I'm getting my tails together. This is going to be a kid's hat, remember? So we only did 110 rows, so it's not going to be real big. I got my tails together. We're going to cinch this. This is the inside. This is the one that was our cast on row, so it's just normal. All right, so we cinch that up. Tuck your puck. Get your pucker, old tucker. Okay, tuck the puck. Oh, and you can get merch too. You can get a shirt that says tuck the puck. I haven't bought myself one yet, but I made them. Okay, so we're going to try it. You ready to see? Let's see what happens. Okay, it still puckers a bit. Okay. All right, it might be better, guys. It might actually be better. Not going to lie. It doesn't look bad. It looks kind of nice. I think it might actually be a little nicer. But I still think I'm not going to do it that way because that was too hard for me. Yeah, it does cinch up a little better, guys. It did cinch up easier. So you can do it if you want. I don't know that I'll do it because it did cinch up easier though. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I want to do it that way though. Thank you, Nikita, for sharing this shop, my spread shop. Doesn't that sound bad? It's called Spread Shop. That's my merch shop. Okay, so we're gonna tie this off. I kind of like how it looks. I'm not gonna lie. It's cinched a little better, easier. I think for heavier yarn, guys, it might be a better way to do it. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that I will. I don't know. I suppose if I got used to doing it all the time, maybe it would be okay. You know, who said practice makes perfect? Or at least it makes something. It makes you not as crazy. um, maybe not perfect, but better. Yeah, I kind of like how it did. It did do better. It did. It cinched up better. I didn't have to like fight with it. So maybe give it a try. If you want to try it, think of me when you do it and how I had a hard time and you laughed at me. Okay. So this is the 110, the kids size. All right. Hi to you over there on Instagram. For anybody who's on there, sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see your comments very easily, so I don't respond to them. Sorry. Okay. I've gotten in the habit of looking up here. So, all right. Let's see how this looks. Who was the person that wanted me to do this? Not the cinching, but the kids hat. I don't even know. I don't know who it was. All right. Let me get this all smoother. All right, so here we go. This is a 110 size hat. And see, it is very cute. It is very cute. And I would say like toddler for that. I know it doesn't look like it in the video, but let me show you the difference. Or in the, yeah, see the difference? It is very pretty. It is a very pretty hat. So there we go. We have adult, we have kids. You guys likey? All right. That was fun. I had a good time. Y'all made me happy. I'm happy. My light is like not good. Yeah, 12-year-old, I just do a regular. I just do a regular. For a 12-year-old, I would do the same size as I would for an adult. It'll just be a little bit bigger. Yeah, but see, it's cute, guys. It's a cute hat. It's a cute hat. They're very nice. Karen Simplisoft, guys. It's on sale. See, you can tell. Like if I was gonna hold this up, you'd be like, "Oh, that's adult hat." But see, you can tell the difference. Bigger, smaller. Bigger, smaller. Okay, that's it for me today, guys. There are my two. I'll tell you last week. I don't know what you all are making. Like for my goal or that I set for myself was 4 hats a week. And last week I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I made 7. I made 7 last week. That's really good. So I beat my 4. That's good. Okay. So these are the 2 starting out this week, and we'll make more. PJ Mommy says for my head, I found 120, 125, but I'm pocket size. You're so cute. You're pocket size. Yes. All right. Well, thank you all guys for being here and hanging out with me. And I want to give a shout out to the PJ Mommy. Please, please, please send her some love on YouTube. And thank you to Nikita over on Facebook for helping out as well. And I just appreciate, look at Mr. Bant sent me a heart. Everybody say, hi, Mr. Bant. That's my husband. So he's watching. He's supposed to be working, but he's watching or listening maybe. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate every last one of you. And over on Instagram, thank you for being here as well. I'll be back on Thursday at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time for our coffee and chat. So if you have questions, I will be posting that live scheduled. You can always post them on there if you can't make it. I also usually do a post where you can post, but yeah. It's been fun, guys. It's been a lot of fun. So anyways, I hope to see you back on Thursday. Y'all have a great one. Go make something. Happy cranking, and I'll see you again later. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much. Bye now.